Have you ever wondered about the mysteries hidden in remote places? Today, we dive into a chilling true story. In 1974, Mac and Muff Graham sailed to Palmyra Island. They disappeared without a trace, leaving behind a web of questions. Why did they vanish? What happened on that desolate island? Let's unravel this gripping case together. First, we need to understand the background. Palmyra Island is an uninhabited atoll, filled with dense jungle and treacherous waters. It's beautiful yet isolated. Few people venture there, making it a perfect location for secrets. Now, let's discuss the Grahams. Mac and Muff were adventurers. They loved the sea and sought new experiences. Their arrival at Palmyra was meant to be just another adventure. But soon, alarms went off when friends hadn't heard from them. The local authorities launched a search. However, the island's rugged terrain complicated efforts. Days turned to weeks, and search teams found no sign of the couple. Frustration and despair grew. The FBI took over the investigation, recognizing the case's complexity. They assembled a specialized team. This case would challenge their skills and determination. Next, investigators focused on the Grahams' last known activities. Eyewitness accounts were gathered. Some reported seeing the couple interacting with mysterious individuals on the island. As the investigation deepened, theories emerged. Was it a tragic accident? Or something more sinister? Each possibility needed exploration. Several leads developed, but each led to dead ends. The FBI meticulously analyzed every clue. They reviewed the couple's past and mapped their final days. Resilience and patience were vital in this race against time. Months passed, but then a breakthrough arrived. Investigators connected with locals who claimed to have seen suspicious activity. These accounts changed everything. Undercover agents were deployed. They monitored Palmyra Island, hoping to uncover new evidence. Their efforts revealed shocking truths about the island and its surroundings. After relentless work, the investigation reached its peak. With overwhelming evidence, the FBI made arrests. The truth behind the Grahams' disappearance was finally exposed. Imagine feeling the weight of this mystery lifted. Families found closure, and the case that puzzled many came to light. To summarize, Mac and Muff Graham's story is a haunting reminder. Adventure can lead to unknown dangers. The FBI's persistent efforts highlight the value of determination in solving crimes. If you find stories like this intriguing, subscribe to our channel. Join us as we explore more thrilling mysteries from the past. Your journey into the unknown continues here. The years that followed the investigation revealed the depth of deception surrounding the island. As authorities pieced together the puzzle, they uncovered a network of illegal activities that had operated in the shadows. Rumors swirled about treasure hunters, drug runners, and rogue fishermen who used the island as a cover for their exploits. Each revelation painted a more vivid picture of the hidden dangers lurking in paradise. The once serene atoll transformed in the minds of those who learned its dark secrets. No longer just a beautiful escape, it was now a place where lives could be drastically altered, or worse, lost forever. The investigation revealed that the Grahams had unwittingly stumbled into the heart of this illicit network. Witnesses described seeing their boat anchored close to the shoreline, where armed individuals often gathered at dusk, exchanging whispers and furtive glances. The couple's adventurous spirits made them vulnerable, and it became clear that their disappearance was not just an accident, but a grim entanglement with forces they could never have anticipated. As the pieces began to fit together, the FBI steered their focus towards these shadowy figures who roamed the island under the cover of darkness. With newfound clarity, the investigation shifted into high gear, as agents raced against time to identify the individuals who posed a threat to others. Surveillance footage was reviewed, and patterns of movement studied, revealing a network that was both intricate and dangerous. Each moment brought them closer to uncovering the chilling truth about what had truly transpired on Palmyra Island. As they delved deeper, the urgency of the case intensified, knowing the lives of others might be at risk if the culprits remained free. Realizing that the Grahams were not the only victims, the FBI's resolve grew stronger, and the mission took on a sense of both justice and urgency. With the stakes at an all-time high, the agents prepared to confront the reality that lay hidden within the island's lush, yet sinister facade. The investigation culminated in a dramatic raid on the island, with agents strategically positioned to catch the suspects off guard. As dawn broke, the once peaceful shores of Palmyra erupted into chaos, the sound of crashing waves drowned out by the crackle of walkie-talkies and the hurried footsteps of law enforcement. Agents swiftly apprehended several individuals, their expressions a mix of shock and apprehension as they realized their operations had been compromised. Evidence recovered hinted at a significant operation that had thrived under the radar, revealing the stark contrast between the island's idyllic beauty and the crimes taking place just beneath its surface. The arrest marked a turning point in the case, as authorities began to untangle the web of deceit that had trapped the Grahams, providing a sense of hope that justice could finally be served. This climactic moment provided the investigative team with the clarity they so desperately needed, as each suspect revealed connections that illuminated the tragedy surrounding Mac and Muff's fate. With newfound determination, the agents prepared to bring the full extent of the operation to light, ensuring that the voices of the victims would not be silenced any longer. As the dust settled from the raid, agents carefully sifted through the evidence collected from the island. As they analyzed the findings, shocking connections emerged, revealing a web of deception that tied multiple cases together. With each revelation, the timeline of the Grahams' last days grew clearer, creating a narrative that highlighted the dangers of their adventurous spirit. Their fate served as a cautionary tale, a reminder of how perilous the unknown can be, even in a place that seems like paradise. As the investigation progressed, the chilling reality of the Grahams' fate unfolded like a dark tapestry, each thread revealing a greater narrative of danger and deception. Agents began to realize the perilous web they were navigating wasn't just about the couple, it encompassed a myriad of victims who had succumbed to the island's hidden threats. Eyewitness testimonies painted a grim picture of routine operations occurring under the veil of night, with boats slipping in and out of sight, delivering goods that weren't merely supplies, but a pipeline for illicit trade. The transformation of Palmyra Island from a serene getaway to a nexus of crime turned the spotlight onto each individual involved in the operation, including those who had previously gone unnoticed. Following the arrests, the stakes remained high as agents pored over the recovered materials, piecing together the elaborate connections between local players and external syndicates. Their commitment to justice propelled them forward, knowing each discovery could prevent future tragedies. The narrative of the Grahams evolved from a simple disappearance into a haunting legacy of caution, compelling those who followed the investigation to reconsider the allure of adventure in unknown realms. With each passing day, new leads surfaced, offering fragments of hope to the investigators. Midst the chaos of the ongoing trial against the arrested individuals, the team continued to unravel secrets that echoed beyond the shores of Palmyra Island, reaching into communities that had long lived under the shadow of fear. Survivors began to come forward, sharing their poignant stories, illustrating the true devastation wrought by the illicit activities that had taken root in this once tranquil paradise. As the layers peeled away, it became increasingly evident that the Grahams were merely two of many caught in a tumultuous tide of violence and exploitation. Their story, once lost amid uncertainty, added dimension to the fight against the ongoing threat that loomed, enabling investigators to piece together a broader narrative of resilience and courage. In the end, the revelation of the truth transformed the tragic loss of the Grahams into a call for vigilance, reminding us all that behind every adventure lies potential peril, yet it is in our power to seek justice and unveil the hidden dangers that lurk in the most unexpected places. The journey toward justice was not without its challenges. As the courtroom drama unfolded, members of the Grahams' families found themselves grappling with emotions ranging from grief to anger and determination. The media spotlight shone bright on the proceedings, raising public awareness of the hidden dangers surrounding Palmyra Island. Emotional testimonies echoed through the courtroom, each word a powerful reminder of the lives forever altered by the illicit activities uncovered. The trial became a poignant moment of reckoning, emphasizing the importance of safety in remote locations and the need for vigilance against forces that prey on the unsuspecting. Ultimately, the legacy of Mac and Muff Graham transcended their tragic end. It became an enduring symbol of the fight against crime, inspiring others to advocate for change and justice in all corners of the world. As the trial concluded, the impact of the Grahams' story rippled through communities, igniting conversations about safety, adventure, and the hidden dangers of the unknown. Every testimony reinforced the reality that vigilance is essential, particularly in the world's more remote locations. Law enforcement agencies pledged to enhance patrols and awareness initiatives in vulnerable areas, committed to preventing future tragedies from unfolding. The courage shown by survivors and the drive for justice acted as a catalyst for watchdog efforts, which vowed never to let such negligence take root again. Mac and Muff Graham's legacy would forever serve as a somber reminder of the risks that come with exploration, while also embodying hope and resilience, a rallying cry for those who dare to seek out the unknown, coupled with an unwavering dedication to uncover the truth. The aftermath of the investigation changed the narrative around Palmyra Island. Instead of being viewed solely as a picturesque getaway, it became synonymous with danger and hidden peril. Communities began to unite, forming alliances between tourists and locals, fostering awareness of the threats that had once lurked unnoticed. Mac and Muff Graham's story became a rallying point, sparking initiatives aimed at educating adventurers about the potential risks of exploring isolated areas. With each new safety workshop held and pamphlet distributed, the legacy of the Grahams continued to resonate loudly, echoing through the hearts and minds of those who dared to wander. As their tale evolved into a cornerstone of preventative advocacy, it offered not only a cautionary reminder but also a source of inspiration for others to engage with their surroundings responsibly. While their journey ended in tragedy, the lessons learned radiated outward, ensuring that Mac and Muff's adventurous spirits would not be forgotten but instead celebrated through meaningful change. As months turned into years, the echoes of the Grahams' case remained entrenched in the collective consciousness of all those impacted. New policies emerged, designed to protect adventurers, infusing safety into what had once been uncharted territory. With each effort, the narrative shifted from one of loss to one of empowerment, where vigilance was woven into the fabric of exploration. Families strengthened their resolve, emboldened by the Grahams' story, intertwining their own tales of safety and awareness with the couple's enduring legacy. Through education and community involvement, they passed on the lessons learned, ensuring that even in the pursuit of adventure, the shadows of vulnerability remained illuminated by the light of collective responsibility. This monumental shift towards safer exploration ensured that the Grahams' spirit thrived not in tragedy, but in a community united against danger. In the end, despite the heart-wrenching circumstances that surrounded Mac and Muff Graham's disappearance, their story became a powerful testament to resilience, vigilance, and the pursuit of justice. As communities banded together, the legacy of their adventurous spirits lived on, reminding us that even within the shadows, hope and courage can illuminate the path forward. The once tranquil shores of Palmyra Island now bore witness to the profound changes ignited by the investigation. With every community initiative championed by the families of the victims, a renewed sense of awareness emerged, urging adventurers to tread thoughtfully. The combined efforts fostered a culture of respect toward both the natural beauty and the hidden dangers that lay beyond the surface. As locals and tourists alike engaged in conversations about safety and vigilance, the legacy of Mac and Muff Graham stood resolute, transforming into a beacon that empowered individuals to explore responsibly. Ultimately, the haunting mystery that began with their disappearance evolved into a movement, advocating for the safety of all who sought the thrill of the unknown while honoring the memory of two adventurers lost at sea. In the years that followed the tragic events surrounding Mac and Muff Graham, their legacy fostered a greater commitment to responsible adventuring. Parents began to share their stories, educating young explorers about the potential risks inherent in venturing into the unknown, while community forums sprang up, hosting discussions about safety protocols. The Grahams became emblematic of the need for a vigilant approach to exploration, their experience serving as a poignant reminder that beauty and danger often coexist. With each shared story, a tapestry of awareness was woven, uniting different generations in a collective pursuit of knowledge and preparedness. Thus, the journey that began with unwarranted danger transformed into a movement dedicated to ensuring that others could safely navigate the worlds they sought to explore. In this spirit of vigilance, organizations dedicated to outdoor safety began developing comprehensive programs aimed at educating adventurers about potential risks. Workshops were established on safety measures, navigation techniques, and situational awareness, attracting participants eager to learn how to confidently confront the unknown. As families and enthusiasts embraced these initiatives, a sense of community grew. They shared not only knowledge but also stories of resilience, bonding over the importance of preparation. Slowly, the narrative shifted, as exploration became synonymous with responsibility, honoring the legacy of Mac and Muff Graham through collective action that echoed far beyond Palmyra Island's shores. As new adventurers ventured to Palmyra Island, they carried the lessons of the Grahams with them. In conclusion, the legacy of Mac and Muff Graham serves as a powerful reminder that the pursuit of adventure is often accompanied by hidden dangers. Their story has sparked a movement toward awareness and vigilance, ensuring that their spirit lives on in the hearts of those who seek the thrill of exploration while prioritizing